Stop using tax promas the old way. There is a new system now, and if you don't understand it, you will get stuck. A lot of people are already confused about this new Rev360 tax platform. Some actions are no longer the same, and if you are not careful, simple tax can start giving you stress. In this video, I will break it down for you in a simple way so you understand what Rev360 is, how it works, and what you should start doing right now. Let's start with what is Rev360. What do we mean when we say Rev360? Rev360 is a new tax platform which is replacing the usual system many of us use before now. It is designed to handle tax registration, tax filing, and other services in a more structured and advanced way. But the truth is, changes like this always come with confusion at the beginning because most people are yet to understand what it means, how to navigate all it does, why you need it. If you are a business owner, agent, or someone handling tax matters, you cannot ignore this new update all about Rev360. What you don't understand now can delay your work later. So sit right as I take you through how to go about the Rev360. In the next few minutes, I will show you step by step how to register, how to navigate the platform, and all other things that you need to know about Rev360. You need to know that there are different segments on the Rev360 platform. First of all, there is what we call the taxpayer self-service portal on the Rev360 platform, which allows you as an individual, as a business owner, as a direct owner to sign up, register your business on the platform, and gain access to some services that is being rendered on the system. Presently, they are still rolling out some phases of things that can be done on the portal. It has not fully eloped for all the uses of the things on the portal. But mind you, if you start now, you will get to know more about what it's all about. So also there is segment for tax consultants on this new Rev360, unlike the previous tax promas. Although tax promas is still functioning, is still working as of today, but be rest assured that Rev360 has come to stay and is taking over from tax promas gradually. So it is advisable for you, if you are a new business owner or a new company owner who had registered his or her company on the CAC portal, it is advisable for you to go straight to register on Rev360. So for those people who already had their tax promas accounts before now, their accounts will be rolled back to Rev360 as time goes on. Stay tuned as we go straight into step-by-step way to gain access to the portal, how to register, how to navigate the platform, and how to carry out taxes without mistake on the Rev360. All you need to do is to go to your Chrome browser, open your browser, and type nrs.gov.ng. Give it time to load up. It will take you down to this place. You can see Rev360 now live. This portal came live on the 30th of April, which is some days back now. So, as you can see, on this particular portal, it gives you access as an individual, as a taxpayer, to be able to access your company details online all by yourself. Even if after you have given it out to a consultant to do one or two things for you, you will still have the privilege to gain access to your portal from your hand. That was why I said earlier that this portal is an advanced portal for every individual, both users and tax consultants. Each person has their own way of accessing the portal, and the best part of it is once you register as a self-service payer on the Rev360, you can give access to a tax consultant by using their TIN number to give them access. As time goes on, I will also be making other videos related to this, just to put you through one or two things that you need to know. If you have any question, drop it in the comment section. Here you can see we have access for you to file and pay your tax personally by yourself. File and pay taxes for your clients. That is the aspect for the tax consultants. File and pay taxes for your clients. Here, this is for those that are tax consultants. If you come down to this place, there are different segments which we have here. We have the tax payer, we have the tax consultant, we have the tax ID verification. If you remember, we have this tax ID verification portal on its own, which is known as JRB, formerly JTB, now JRB. So on this portal, you can do more than one thing. You can access your tax identification ID number here. So that also is included in this Rev360. It is a broad way of bringing in all the area of taxes together on one platform. That is the essence of Rev360 and what it's all about. You can also see this e-invoicing. Most of us are yet to know more about e-invoicing. E-invoicing also is on this portal. You can access it from here, likewise as we have it on our tax promax. Then if you click on this taxpayer, it will take you to the self-service tax payer portal. Yeah, here, this is the self-service portal. This self-service, what it simply means is that you yourself can do this on your own by yourself. All you need is for you to know how to go about it, how to navigate and do one or two things on it, then you are good to go. All of these things are what I will be dropping videos on subsequently as time goes on. So if you are yet to subscribe to our channel, feel free to subscribe, turn on your notification bell so that anytime I drop videos, you will be notified and you will know that, oh, it is time to learn one or two things again. Let's proceed. If you look at this place, it says benefit of the self-service portal. Number one is register to start filing your tax obligations. That is number one. You have access to register yourself for you to be able to start fulfilling your tax obligations by filing. File and pay your taxes online. Yes, this is another thing that you as an individual we love, because it will give you access to your portal and you'll be able to pay your tax online. It's not something that you will still need to, after registering this and that, after activation, you must get to the tax office before you do the necessary things. No, this is an easy way for you to access your tax payment online. Download tax clearance certificate and receipts. Wow, this is another thing that you will gain access to as a self-service person who register on Rev360. You can see this Rev360 everything is really loaded. Yes, so as a taxpayer, you will have access to download your tax clearance certificates and receipts online without needing to be visiting the office before you can get your tax clearance certificate. Then the next one is update your taxpayer profile and contact info. Yes, this takes a very long time to do if you are on the tax promas portal. Sometimes you can't even do it on the tax promas portal. It is not something you can do online. Update your taxpayer profile and contact information. This is another thing that we will be gaining access to. Unlike before, that if you want to change your email, you will have to write letter, do this, do that, visit the office before those can be updated. But with the new Rev360, we are on a safe and we are in a safe place, because it is said that we can update our profile and contact information here. I will also be showing us a video on how you can do that, for you to update your details. Maybe your email is wrong, maybe the phone number you imputed, maybe your address, any kind of post incorporation corrections that you need to do on the Rev360 regarding your profile. Then the next thing is access tax guides, forms and frequently asked questions. Yes, on this portal you also have access to frequently asked questions and answers that gives you the right mindset towards the question you are asking. You gain access to it with Rev360. The next thing is track the status of your filing and payment. You will be able to know and see from your hand as a taxpayer. You'll be able to see and know from your hand if the status of your tax is still pending or it has been processed and approved, all in the comfort of your home without leaving your house to start going from one office to another. You'll be able to know the status of your filing and payment, for you to know if your filing is still pending or your payment has been processed and successful. You gain access to everything from the comfort of your home. Then another thing is request support or submit inquiries to the NRS. You will be able to gain access to demand support from NRS with the Rev360 portal. All of this and many more are what you will be able to do as a self-service user on the Rev360.